Alright you guys, I figured I'd give you an update on my copper zinc cell or penny battery that's upgraded slightly. There's 5 copper plates in there. I drilled 5 holes in them, and then there's 4 zinc plates. They're this size. It's the same thing as I was testing before. The potash solution is a 4 parts distilled water, 1 part potassium hydroxide. And check this out, I've been charging this up for a little bit. Watch this. Let me disconnect the power and we'll switch her over real quick to the amp draw. I should have did this before. I got 13 before. Okay, that was 12.95. Come back in. It's dropping fast, but this thing's been under, it's probably been through about 5 cycles right now. It should get better. We'll see. Right now I have those scratchy pads in between the plates. I was testing it in something like this before, as you're aware, and it was building up some copper on the zinc, but it didn't seem to be affecting it at all. So I wanted to put them closer together and see if it would actually short out the cell or not. We'll see. I'll keep you posted. Alright, this is day 3 of charging and discharging, and it finally did short out. Here's the numbers I was getting. Now there's the highest I got on an amp draw was 14 amps. Okay, and there's in this section here, this is different up here, that's lead versus lead, but anyway, there's like probably 12 or 13 totals down here, but I didn't record all of them. I'd run it like maybe 5 times, then I'd log it and run it 5 times and log it again. And at night, when I'd shut it down, and in the morning I'd check it, so its base rested voltage is 1.14, and on an amp draw in the morning it was still at 4.21 on something this small. Anyway, scratchy pads do not work, and I kind of figured the copper oxide would just stay in the pads and end up shorting the cells. So what I'm going to do is, well, I'm going to take this apart and see what it looks like. Because this, I don't know if you can see that good enough, but you can see how it's built up on there, but it's really soft and it just falls off. So if there's maybe like a spacer instead of like a scratchy pad in between, just a spacer where there's nothing in between, it won't affect the cell at all. So I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and make a full-sized one, much like that one, and without the scratchy pads, of course, and test run that, see how long that goes. It probably won't even short. I'm pretty confident it won't short out. Anyway, let's take this thing apart, see what it looks like. All right, here you go. You can see the copper oxide buildup. It was looks like penetrating the scratchy pad, but this stuff is really loose. It just wipes right off, so it won't build up very far before it just starts falling off. You know, those copper plates were like black, and it looks like they actually turned back closer to their original color. Anyway,